Everyone hasn't been so kind to travelers. A viral video shows a police officer threatening to arrest passengers in Nashville's airport.
You said you're going to arrest people for trespassing,
Yes.
for being at a ticket counter for
If you don't have a valid ticket and you're on the secured side or refuse to leave, you will be arrested.
We do have tickets. We have
Okay,
valid
where's your
tickets. They're
ticket
just
security?
not to Washington, D.C. or Phoenix.
All right, well, if your ticket is canceled, you no longer have a ticket.
What a dick. Imani Robinson recorded this video. She says she waited in line for more than an hour before an intercom announcement threatened to call security. Let's bring in attorney Symone Redwine here on the Factor on. Just horrible.
Absolutely.
Not only has your flight been canceled, but you're stuck in the airport, miserable, can't get to your loved ones, and this guy walks up and says you're going to be arrested because your canceled ticket is no longer valid and you're trespassing.
Absolutely. And he is just as wrong as he can be. When I describe the airlines, I say the airlines are like the military in the 90s. Don't ask, don't tell. They hope that you don't ask for what you're entitled to, and they're sure not going to tell you what that is. So let's talk about that.
Now, this has been a total meltdown for Southwest Airlines, and they have promised people, individuals, refunds, compensation for the money they have spent on hotels and maybe food. Not sure about hotels, but this will be a hell of a bill for Southwest Airlines. So will they follow through on it?
They don't have a choice, and here's how. So if they do not give you what you're entitled to, and we'll talk about that, then you should go to transportation.gov. At transportation.gov, is there you can file a complaint. And when you file a complaint with them, it's wonderful because you're like snitching to the feds. And they are required to then follow up with the airline and ensure that the airline is giving you what you're entitled to. So basically, the airline has to answer to them. And when you saw the officer there tell those people they were trespassing, he was wrong, because one of the two ways that you can make that complaint is either with a gate agent there on the premises. So you should not be kicked out because you're prevented from making your complaint, or you can do that complaint on the website transportation.gov.
Now, when it comes to Southwest Airlines following through with many of the promises that they made for passengers who had their flights canceled, have they followed through so far? I've heard people have been complaining, saying we haven't heard back, we didn't get our refund.
Correct.
And we're talking about a lot of people, though, Symone. So
Yes.
will this take time for Southwest, granting them that?
It will take time because of the volume. But part of it is the misinformation and giving people much less than what they're entitled to. So, for example, with the baggage, you are entitled to up to $3,800 for lost or delayed bags. And so a lot of people don't realize that. Instead, what they will tell you there is, I can give you $150. Okay, well, that may be what that particular agent is authorized for, but the airline itself can give you more. You have to go online. Also, the default is they simply give you the voucher. Well, for many people, if you took the voucher or you got them the credit or you got them rescheduled, you would get rescheduled 4 days later. You are entitled to a money refund, even if the ticket you bought is a non-refundable ticket. That way you can take that money and buy your own ticket.
All right, Symone Redwine, attorney. We will have you back next week for a very special announcement. We'll talk about that later. We'll be back with a factor. You don't want no damn voucher. Tell them you want your money. All your life you had to fight. We'll be back.